Oh. Okay, everybody. Good afternoon. Alright, I just want to go through my little list of people today because we're having a larger meeting than usual. Just because several people from Bimby Bell Book Cementon is here today because she is off visiting family, and apparently her head curators are also gone, so I will be taking care of the Minton for today and for the next couple or 3 or so, or 4 or so days, I don't know. Probably the rest of this week. So they're going to be here, and it's going to be a lot more people, a lot more things to kind of deal with. It's going to be less space than usual, but we'll just have to adjust to that. And you're always welcome to come here, and definitely very excited to have you all here. I think that you will really enjoy and feel very comfortable being here. So we're going to be cloning and opening up new bed and living quarters so that none of you will have to share with confined space, although we will do the best that we can. There's so many of you that there might have to be a little bit of that, but we will do the best that we can do that is necessary, because I don't want to have to make a room with suddenly those beds, and a lot of people aren't in those beds because the bed ratio doesn't match up to the people ratio, because I definitely want to have those being used. Yet it's always good to have spare, the more beds meriter, and the more people in the Cementon, the meriter. Okay, so kind of really gets things going, makes things more excited. Kind of, it's definitely more fun that way. Okay, that's one thing you'll not have to judge me on is, how I'm speaking to you and, all the little meetings that we have, okay? Now, I know that you are reading a novel. I am really, really sorry that I will not be having meetings, reading, and going through that novel with you because I'm reading another novel with my mentor. Okay, and I have enough stuff on my whole list of things to read. I have, like a lot of things. I don't need, something else because I can't enjoy the recommendation or just the mentioning of another novel if, I'm not fully, high on my list, in the achievement ratings with, how I'm reading my, books and everything. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Now, it's one thing I have to address because I will be absolutely assertive. Everybody, why are you giving those looks to me in my direction? That's incredibly rude and disrespectful. I want you to stay with me after this meeting because I need to have a talk with you. You do not talk to an Edmonton leader like that. I'm not going to stand for it. Don't push my buttons. Okay. So. Alright, things will definitely be different now that we have new people here. And I'm so sorry, but you're all going to have to kind of go on your own terms because I have my own amendment to run. And I have all my plans. And if I could enjoy my summer and if I could find better things to do with my time, then I would. Because I will not be at everybody's beck and call all the time from now on. If oh, I have so much responsibility. I have this meeting, I have that, this meeting, I have that meeting, I have, I have another, meeting. So many people, responsibilities, help that I need to give them. I'm simply not going to do all of that because it is very exhausting. And I'm going to, because as you know, Mrs. Bellbook is far too practical of an individual not to have cloning machines. I have cloning machines. And let me tell you, I find that astrologically offensive. I have cloning machines. And I'm going to copy myself over so that part of me can, fulfill my maintenance needs. Another part of me can fulfill all of your needs. And I will not be listening in on the book that, then again, when you're cloning, you cannot separate the mind from, the body. the copy that you're making when you're cloning is exactly, as the original person is. So I'm sorry that you all will need to read your book on your own. I will not do that. I will not be providing that for you because I'm reading another, as I already told you. So that is that. I beg your pardon. How dare you speak to me this way? Is this what Mrs. Belbook has been teaching you? Or something just unbelievably just vulgar and disrespectful? Nobody, and I mean nobody, no stranger that is not in my midden suddenly plucks up the courage and talks to me in the manner that you did. Unacceptable. Both of you out of the room. I've lost patience for quite a bit of things, let me tell you. And this is something I will not continue to put up with. Take that mask off right now. Take the mask off your face. Now. Right now. If you don't, I'll be forced to take it off for you, and I'll put it in my emergency piles for probably when you're never going to need it. And if it was way back in April when, this was all new and my balloon was still flying high in the air, but all the air has been just sucked out of it, crashed on the ground, everybody is murdered, and my balloon doesn't have any air. I didn't have any patience left. I would let people leave the invention with their masks, but apparently I am not going to be as nice as I was. When you get it, take it off, and you're never going to see it again. Let me remind you that you do not come into my invention wearing that! Or any other public place besides anything doctor-related, medically related, hospital-related. Not a school, not a library, not a grocery store, not any of those places. And certainly not in a Menton. Take it off. Take it off. Now! And set it on the table. Please and thank you. Unacceptable. Not gonna have it. Not gonna have it. I will not tolerate it any longer from you or any of you. I made the announcement perfectly clear to my invention this morning. That's before all of you came. That was really, really unfortunate because none of you know the announcement that I made. And let me tell you all that I have lost a lot of respect